a hero of mine since I got started and a legendary figure in the Michigan area, Mr. Ron Finch. Thanks for coming, Ron. We really appreciate you taking the time. I know you got a busy schedule, but really thanks for coming here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. It's a little different show than I thought. The last time I was to one of these, it was in the old building. It was probably about 7 years ago, and they didn't have any custom bikes whatsoever. It was just Japanese, and so I'm glad for the change.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, Ron, I talk a lot about the passion of custom motorcycle building, and we do some presentations, and we try to get a lot of these young guys in. You know, I talk a lot about the garage builds. I mean, this is the highest level of our freestyle class, but you know, one of the things that I like about custom bike building is the camaraderie and the people that are willing to help. And I know, you know, you've given me advice, and, you know, Dave Perowitz has helped me along the way and stuff. So, you know, talk a little bit about, you know, when you got started out and why you love custom bikes so much.
Well, you mentioned garage builds. Well, the garage builds are still the people that I respect. The guy that comes in with a handful of dollars and says, here, build me this, do it like this. Well, first of all, if it comes to me, I'll probably do it my own way anyways. Just because you got the money, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're a bike builder naturally. But they got the concept of their idea, which you kind of got to follow that a little bit. But the guy that's there in the garage, like you say, 3 o'clock in the morning, pumping it out, he's the guy that I respect, you know?
Absolutely. You know, it's I've been doing this a while. I know you've been doing a little longer and everything, and we started out, it wasn't because of money or anything, it was just the love of two wheels and the whole deal. And I kind of feel real privileged. We got lucky, you know, the past 5-10 years we got on this big wave and rolled along, and we all got to make some neat money out of it. And I know some people talk about how times are a little tough right now, but I look at it and think things are still better than they were back 30 years ago. How's your business doing these days?
It does. I've always managed to survive. It's a situation where I take in different things. I do motorcycles. It's my first love. Lately I've been doing some metal sculptures and stuff, which Christmas was just here. A couple of people came in and bought a few different things, which keeps me in beer money. And it's a thing where sometimes you gotta diversify a little with the economy. But if your heart's in it, you know, the love for the bikes and stuff, there's still people that they're not going to go without a meal, but they're going to put it second on the list.
I hear you, you know, and I think we got a lot of people like that right here today, you know, so it's really special to see this kind of turnout coming into Michigan. I mean, I know that there's a lot of good builders here. This is the 5th show that we've done. It's kind of a special deal that we're really proud of, and like you said, it has made a difference here to have the custom bike shows, and we want this to grow. You know, our vision long term is to run about 50 bikes here, and we also have a United States Championship that we're going to be running in Daytona, and so we can really start to reward. This is a show that's not just around the people's choice. In the past, you know, the shows you talked about was really a popularity contest, but this is a real official bike show too. It's part of the AMD World Championship, and we have prize money in 2 of the classes of $3,000 each for first place, and in our performance class of $1,000. So we can't do it without your support. That's obviously the builders and their dedication, but everybody has just come along to vote and everything. So, you know, Ron, I really appreciate your inspiration, and you're taking the time to talk with us today. So thanks for being here. I really appreciate it.
And thank you.
Thanks a lot. Mr. Ron Finch.